What is going on, gents? It's R.P.M. here, coming at you with another episode of Hockey Mask Time. Now, Dr. Mgtow sent me a video link, and I went and found the original article behind that video. Now, this article was published on the 30th of March. Florida man kills girlfriend, her lover, after finding them having sex. A Florida man killed his girlfriend and her lover after bonding out of jail on a manslaughter charge, saying he quote-unquote lost it when he found them having sex in his Florida home, according to cops. Oh yeah. Raggedy bitch. Kenyatta Bellamy, 50, left Osceola County Jail last Tuesday after a year inside for failing to appear in court on a DUI manslaughter charge, Polk County Sheriff's Office said. Once out, he discovered that his girlfriend had moved another man into his Davenport home while he was incarcerated. Bellamy initially tried to calm himself by visiting his mother in Miami, but said his anger increased when he couldn't take a bus due to the outbreak virus, the sheriff's office said. On Friday, just 3 days after his release, he went to the house and discovered them having sex, so he, quote-unquote, lost it. The sheriff's office said of Bellamy's alleged confession to officers. He used a hammer and a knife to kill the victims. They both had trauma consistent with those injuries, the department said. Let me just go ahead and say this right now. Woo! Autopsies will be held to determine the exact cause of death for the victims, neither of whom was identified. Why not? Why not? Yeah, okay. Bellamy then lit a fire in the bedroom, with the smoke leading to 911 calls that alerted officers to the bloodbath. Bellamy previously lived in New York, with records showing numerous addresses in Long Island, including Bellport, Medford, and Central Islip, and has a lengthy rap sheet, the sheriff noted. Oh yeah, here comes the whole, we're gonna throw everything out about his past. He was arrested by the NYPD several times between 1993 and 2001 for robbery, assault, harassment, possession, and sale of marijuana, larceny, weapons charges, and even manslaughter, the sheriff said. Once in Florida, his arrests include one for theft, armed robbery, and the 2018 DUI manslaughter, the sheriff said. Quote unquote, if this suspect had remained in jail where he belonged, these two victims would still be alive, Sheriff Grady Judd said in a statement. And here's what I say to you, Sheriff Grady Judge, fuck you. All right? He bonded out, which means he met the conditions for release. We're still piecing together why, after spending almost a year in jail, he was allowed to bond out. This is an awful tragedy that never should have occurred. I agree, this should not have occurred. Why? Because the raggedy bitch that he allowed to live in his house should have been more careful. The sheriff noted that this is the third separate event where he's caused someone's death. These people were brutally murdered, and an 8-year-old boy is left without a mother, the sheriff said of the heartbroken boy who reportedly called Bellamy daddy. So he moved a single mother into his house. And this is how she repays him. Yeah, okay, whatever. Once again, no sympathy from yours truly. Bellamy faces 2 counts of first-degree murder, 1 count of attempted felony murder, and 1 count of arson, and 1 count of tampering with evidence. He was booked into Polk County Jail, the sheriff said. Now, before I go into my spiel, let's get to the scorecard, shall we? For location, this went down in his home. Automatic 10. Method of execution, hammer and knife. And a little bit of fire. Once again, another 10. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to give him 5 extra points for throwing the fire on. Psychological impact. I have to use the word that the police described it as, a bloodbath. So, of course, I got to go with a 10 on that. Now, for the brutality factor, you guys know I'm going with the 10. Why? He gave him the hammer and the shank. And he got both of them. So you know what? I'm going to be generous and give him another 5 points. So, Mr. Bellamy would have gotten a perfect score of 40. However, with what he did, who he did it to, and the fact that he got all parties involved, yeah, I'm going to give him a 50. Gentlemen, you cannot sit here and judge a man because what he decides to do when he is betrayed. See, this is the big problem that we have in society. We constantly tell men, no matter what happens to you, you have to take it on the chin. You have to be the quote unquote bigger person. No, not every man is built that way, and not every man should be built that way. Nope. As I constantly say this, every man is his own individual entity. Yes, the vast majority of men have been trained and thoroughly brainwashed to quote unquote take it on the chin when we've been betrayed. Now, good men will do that. However, this guy was already a well-established criminal. So do you think he was going to take it on the chin? No. Now, once again, you have to add to the fact that she did this in his home. He moved her in, her and her child. And this is how she repays him. Gentlemen, this is what it is. So, I know a lot of men are going to sit back and say that this guy is a simp. However, I'm simply going to say this. He's a man who took matters into his own hands at his betrayal. He knew the price that was going to come on his head. So guess what? He decided, oh, well, I don't care. I'm going to get rid of you and the guy that you brought in. The guy who she was actually moving in, he's the bigger simp here. He's the bigger simp because there is in no way that he did not know that he was in another man's house. No way. So yeah, once again, I'm just simply going to say it is what it is. She played her stupid game. She got her stupid ass prize. Oh well, oh well. Maybe the 8-year-old will finally be put with people who will actually raise him the right way. Well, read this article, gentlemen. Let me know what you guys think. And ladies, the power is out. This point in time would be the worst time in history to betray a man. It truly is. Because there will be nobody coming to help you. She had her simp with her, and guess what? He still got it. It is what it is. That's all I got to say for this one. R.P.M. I am out.
Murder on my mind, yeah. Losing all my hope, yeah. I'ma do the crime, yeah. Fuck the red or blue, I'ma take the black pill, yeah. Fuck the red or blue, I'ma take the black pill.